The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbb-radio.com.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I'm Ariana,
And I am Brittany.
and this is an A&B Conversation. Another week.
I know, that's right.
We're really wrapping up season 1 here,
Right.
which
Damn.
is crazy.
Winding down.
Winding it down, walking her down.
Mhm.
That's so crazy. I really can't believe we've done it this long.
No, for real. I keep saying that. I think I said that earlier to myself.
Yeah,
and I was
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is crazy. And it's just crazy. People still participate with us. People still repost us and care and support us.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
Because I probably would, and I probably get sick of that But I appreciate it. Right.
What?
Let me do it for people that care
I would
about.
say
But,
we got to be
it's
real
every
close
week.
for me to
It's
give
every
you. It's every week,
right.
every Thursday at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And shout out to everyone that responded to the invitations for our party. We cannot wait to see you guys. We're so excited. It's
No,
gonna
for
be a
real.
good time.
Mm-hmm.
One thing about A&B, we love a good party.
And I know that's right. No,
We,
literally.
if we're gonna do anything
Here,
while
there,
it's gonna
anywhere.
be a party. We cannot wait to see you guys and celebrate and
celebrate us.
have just you guys in the studio.
Right.
In the stew.
Mm-hmm.
Another week.
No, literally.
On our relationship shit.
Right. We haven't talked about relationships.
We
Probably because we
haven't.
haven't been in one, but
Haven't even been close. But I do have an update. I am situationship free.
wow. I didn't know that's right.
I'm
Cutting all
situationship free.
ties.
We're friends.
Yeah.
But
Ari's a
it's
spin the blocker though. So
I will
For now.
spin the if I don't spin the block, they spin the block.
Right.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
That's tea.
And that's what I do. But we have established a friendship and friends with benefits. I'm just joking. We're actually just friends and being cordial and things are simple. So
Right.
I do have a little crush.
Okay. Usual. Right.
I always have a little crush in that, but they say, a crush is just a lack of information, and then I get the information. I'm like, oh. But I do have a crush.
Right. Is somebody from around here?
It is. They're from around the way. Yeah.
Wow.
Fingers crossed.
Also unusual.
Beyond. I mean, if I could have a callback on my phone, it'd be Hoes in Different Area Codes by Ludacris.
Right.
I love having, I love long distance.
Right.
I know so many people hate it. It's not for most people.
I feel like you can paint more of a picture that way. You know what I mean? You can,
Well, and I can just be, ugly when I want to be ugly, and then, so cute and attentive when I want to be cute and attentive. I'm a Sag. Instead of ghosting you, we just have distance. It works for me because I don't have to be, I don't have to ghost people. I can pick and choose when we...
Right.
And I'm not saying it as, in a disloyal way, but just, in an attentive way. I could be at work, and I could be doing the podcast, and I can be doing shit after work and trying to maintain, my workout routine and this and that, and not being
I should probably give it this.
I
some attention.
should definitely be in his face right now, or including him. And I think too, I definitely came to the realization, I mean, I've known this, but my friendships are the utmost priority to me. I'm not gonna substitute that time for a man unless it's my husband, unless he's the right one. But I love hanging out with my friends. I enjoy my friends. I enjoy just that time. And throwing a man in the mix, we said really early on in season 1, that man is not my friend. That man is not your friend.
Not always.
Mm-mm.
There's only been certain situations where I've been friends with.
Mm-hmm. And even then, it changes the dynamic.
Right.
You can't talk about the same things. Girl, remember when you used to?
Right.
Remember what that throat used to do with so-and-so? And they're looking miserable and angry, and she's in denial and lying. Okay, bitch, I know, but okay.
Right.
Mm-mm.
That's crazy.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no. I'm not in that. No.
No.
You gotta be really fucking fun to me want to hang out with your man.
That's
you gotta be really fucking fun.
But even then, sometimes I need girl talk. The girls and the gays. We need a minute. Bitch, I know how you used to be before him.
Right.
And, I might know how you're going to be after him. So, and I'm going to be there with you.
Right. Through it all.
Psh, holding it down. Do you have a crush? Are you in any situationships? What's Brittany's love life update?
Neither or none. No,
just free as a bird.
Really.
And does it feels like that, huh?
It does.
Yeah, it's nice to not be entangled.
No, for real. I can go do, like, I don't think, like, I even get drunk and don't call anybody.
What?
That's how real it is. Like, I don't send text messages when I'm drunk, and that's unusual. Like, usually I have somebody that I'm like,
I'm still definitely posting a cute selfie.
Oh, hell yeah, because somebody's going to come.
100%.
Like, you know what I mean?
I'm a little attention goes a long way.
You feel me? You know, I'm not like, but also it's just like.
So you're not checking your stories to see if like that one person viewed it?
No, I'm hoping everybody views it at this point.
That is a liberated woman. She's free.
You know, little Aries, free-spirited, girly.
I'm not there. I'm hard scrolling down those stories, like.
Right, I don't look at somebody's story and be like, oh my God, I don't do any of that.
No.
And the last person that I used to do that with, I blocked him.
Yeah.
So
no, it's not them post. Like I don't like men's selfies. Never really get me. It's the memes.
Yeah,
you post a nasty meme and I like you. Like you got me. I'll see you soon. Like
right, and if you don't see me soon, then I feel some type of way.
like I'm like
like if you're
you clearly want attention. You're a whore. I hate you.
Yeah. Like you're looking. Who are you posting this? Who this for? Who this for?
The last person I was in like with posted a quote, and it was like, when Mrs. Independent meets Mr., like, let me do it. And he goes, and I'm like, I knew that was not about me, so that's a shame. Like,
goddamn.
It wasn't about me. And I've never been, like, apprehensive for help, so
right.
I hope she caught the sub.
Yeah.
Hope you both fall.
Right. No, literally.
In a dirt pile.
Oh my God, I wish you nothing but the worst.
Like,
hope you can't sleep every night.
I hope you need me to sleep.
I hope her hair stinks every single time you roll over to cuddle her. Like
that is me. My hair is never fucking clean, so I definitely.
My hair is not clean, but I use so many products that smell so good that it never doesn't smell good.
You know what's crazy? The only time my hair smells good is when I leave the hairdresser. Shout out Mia. Shout out Hair by Mia, because other than that, my hair usually smells like dog. Like I don't know what the fuck is. I think it's because it doesn't today. I did wash it, but like. I think it's because I work out so much. Like, I'm just a sweaty scalp. I have a fucking Persian rug damn near on my fucking head. Like, this shit is still sopping ass wet in most parts. Like, I hairsprayed the fuck out of it so it'd stay smaller. It's just a lot of hair. And I think the working out plus the hair is not, doesn't give cute. It gives, like, outdoor dog. A dog that does. And I know everyone who's, like, listening or watching can relate to the smell of it, like a dog that's been outside for a minute. Or my hair smells real salty sometimes.
That could be the sweat.
Yeah, it's def the sweat.
Yeah, you need you a good dry shampoo.
You know. Dry shampoo does not take away the smell. It just takes away the oil weight of it.
What is that? They got like perfume for hair?
They do.
Like
I have that. I do. Like
There's like a celebrity that has like a line like that. I can't remember what it was.
I say Bella Hadid just came out with essential oils for like all over the body and hair, and one of them smells divine. I was like, oh.
My grandma gave me like it's like a wash for your face, wash for your hair, wash for your body, and she was like, oh my God, it's so good, I love it. And I was just like,
was it like a 3-in-1?
No, it wasn't a 3-in-1, but you can do all those things in one. Like, I don't know, it was like in like this colorful like flower bottle, like, so it was for like women, horrible. But like
it sounds like a yeast infection, a rash. It does not go on my face. It does not go on my body. It does not go in my butt crack. Like, those are all different. I don't even use the same soap on my body that I do my coochie. Like, I don't, like, you know what I mean? And I'm definitely not going to use what I use on my body on my hair. My hair, like, face, and body are all three different. Like,
like, she's sensitive down there, so I'm not using the same things. Like, I'm not even using the same things that I wash my, like, I'm just not.
See, I use the same bar soap all across the board. Face is a different thing, and hair is, I mean, I would hope, but I know there are men that wash with shampoo. I've seen that on social media.
That's disgusting.
The crazier part is shampoo's so high in alcohol, it makes more sense.
Right.
Because Like,
right.
this shit is like 50-60% alcohol,
But
bro.
that's why they be rough as hell. Like
Everything is now dried out.
Men are gonna be using like great hair products that are moisturizing.
If a
like, you know
man
what I
has
mean?
good hair or skin products, I'm like, a bitch cooked here.
For sure.
A bitch cooked here.
For sure.
Was it me and you just talking about, or I was talking about that with somebody, a guy that knows, I think it was me and Ashley, a guy that knows his full zodiac, his big
We've
three.
talked about that before.
Yeah, what? A bitch has cooked there. And I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, all right. She has imprinted.
Right.
She's lingering around like a slug. Like,
right, but she did it. Like, there's always a woman that does that for somebody. Because that's probably why men hate astrology, because whoever did
they
it,
associate it with her. Yeah.
Like, he hates her.
Yeah.
Like, she's the worst person ever because she knows everything about him. And, or they just, I don't know.
See, it'd be really funny, though, is like, for me, if I really put Christ in a man's life and then I left it and he's like, I hate Jesus, like, that would be so wild. Like, to associate with what you learned or things you gained in a last relationship and then try to hate them. Like,
mad at Jesus
like don't take it out on Jesus because you probably fucked up with me. And now I'm no longer in your life. It's not Jesus' fault. It's your fault, bro. Like, you better ask, believe, and receive something, but that ain't it.
You better pray to that man because I'm not coming back.
I probably am. Unfortunately, yeah.
I am. If I come back, you better let me go.
That's what's so funny. I'm like, so many of my relationships, I really clawed and stayed till the fucking, all of them, till the goddamn wheels fell off. And I'm like, hindsight, obviously, like, but it never had to be that deep. Like, I was young. Like, I did not really have to latch onto these people. Like,
literally, the conversations that I've had and that I've had with like my female friends and stuff like that should never had to have been had.
The breakdowns we had.
23. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've gotten to full, I can't let him go. Like, why can't you let him? And I would be so confused at my friends, even at that age too. Like, why the fuck can't you let that? Like, 7 years at 23, like, please. You know what? Brush that shit off.
That's what, like,
nigga,
letter to myself. Like,
no, literally, if I could tell something to my younger self,
just don't. Dating is supposed to be the easiest time. Marriage is supposed to be hard. That's why there's that much level of commitment and intertwinement and legal binding. Like,
literally, and
dating is supposed to be fun and easy.
Anything that's hard in the beginning,
it's
or even
never gonna work.
Like the beginning, like anything like that, like that's not gonna work.
Yeah,
like, that's not gonna work. I was actually just talking to my sister. Shout out to my girl Jazz. But I was just talking to my sister yesterday, and like one of our cousins, he's been in a relationship with like his girlfriend since they've been 19. They're 32. You grew apart. They're 32. Like, so, like...
Are they married?
No.
Yeah.
And they're never going to get married. Like, it's just not going to happen. But I'm glad that I've never had to feel that. Like, you know what I mean? Knowing somebody at 19 and then now you're at 30.
But you know what? How horrible for her to be waiting for that marriage. Like, I'm sure he's not like, I'm not marrying you.
Right.
Or at, 20, 22, 23, he probably wasn't like, at 32, it's still not going to happen. Like... to be waiting, that's a tricky, shitty thing about a relationship. Like, it's, the red flags, know what doesn't feel good. Like,
yeah, you hit those are milestones.
100%.
Like, and then for you to miss all of your 20s,
to give someone your youth like that.
If y'all get out of a relationship tomorrow or in a couple years from now, you are gonna be good for nothing. You got like, I think they got a couple kids. I couldn't say how many they had, but it's more than one. It's more than one. Like, and then you have to relearn yourself for sure. 100%. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't even know who
That's
you
when
are.
People go balls to the wall and just like,
yeah,
they are fucking anything and everything. They are out the fuck side. Like, so many things get put to the wayside because they're just trying
to fuck all them people in your 20s.
Yeah, you were supposed to live life.
Even like some of your 30s at least. Like, 'cause I'm still going to be
live
tough,
life,
and I'm 31. But like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I know who I am, or at least I'm learning, and I can.
But
do
like,
that
you
on
have
my
the
own.
foundation of yourself set. Like, to that, when you're with somebody that long and you have those inconsistencies, like, so much of yourself is wrapped up in what you thought that relationship would be, and like, you guys are really just together for each other's potential. Like. If you have like,
or for comfortability at that point,
it's so
like, you know
familiar
what I mean? Like,
to
you don't even like, it's not even a thought. Like, I want to be here for whatever.
As
reason.
a woman, I can't imagine like giving somebody that much time in my body as far as babies and them not wanting to commit to me. Like if and I know this saying's not for everybody, but if you don't know within 6 months to a year, I am for you indefinitely, I'm not for you.
Right.
You can go. Like, and not even like in a fuck you way, but like people are, you know, when it's your person, like, you know, your spirit, your soul is settled. Like you just can envision so much and you're just, everything is easy and happy.
Right.
Like, and it's not always like that, but like, I can't imagine over 10 years and they're still just not committed to me on a higher level.
No, for real. I'm not interested in, like, Judge Lynn Toller always says, do not do wifely duties, like, at girlfriend relationships, like, girlfriend levels. Like, you know what I mean? Do not do that. I'm not washing your fucking clothes. I'm not cooking you dinner every night. I'm not doing all those things that
playing house with you.
Why do you need to marry me?
Yeah.
And that, I feel like that's what a lot of men think. Like, you know what I mean? And that's on the back burner of anything, because now that's why, relationships are like, marriage is just like, you know what I mean? And that's
if it's just that, then go into that with me.
Right.
I gave you my body.
Right.
Like, I gave you 9 months of my body, and for Black women, you're 4 times more likely to die during childbirth than you are anybody in the U.S. in this year. Like, bro, I damn near could die so you could have your legacy, your last name being relevant, and you can't financially or legally commit to me. Like, I'm not for you.
Right, I know. And
shout out to prenups.
Right.
Also.
No, for real. But I feel like that's like women don't really
set that standard.
They don't set the standard at all.
Falling into that role.
Who am I?
Same.
I can say it because who the fuck am I? Like, you know what I mean?
Our name is Ariana and Brittany, and we are not saying it from a place of judgment. We're saying it from a place of reflection.
I walk so you can run. Like, realistically, like, you know what I mean? Like, I did not set those standards for myself. And I did all of these things. I got pregnant when I was very young. You know what I mean? I was only 19 when I got pregnant. I was 20 when I had Izzy. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, if I knew better, or if I, like, held myself at a higher standard, or even, maybe that even had something to do with just, like the reflection that I had of myself. Like, 100%. You know what I mean? Like,
that's the hardest thing to look back on. I just said that to a friend today, because she's coming into town, and she's trying not to hit up her ex. But she was like, I know it would be a good time, but I said, it might be, but is it worth the self-reflection of you letting yourself down? Like, it's nothing my ex did to me in a negative light is what hurts me. It's what I've allowed that hurts. It's the things that I have put, the situations I put myself in, the part I played in that hurts the most. Like,
because, bitch, you didn't have to.
You didn't.
Like that. That's what I say to myself. Like, girl, bitch, no, you know. No, you knew. And you would tell somebody else that. Like, you know what I mean?
And two, like, shout out to my ex-best friend. But, like, she used to say, like, about my crazy-ass ex, he made you the best wife. And I'm like, yeah, but, like, I didn't need to go through those things to be a good wife. Like, I have it in me to be the best wife. Like, I did not need to be betrayed and disrespected and hurt.
If that was this one gonna be this lesson, bitch, I could have done this. Listen, I didn't need that.
I could have did it with my husband once we have committed. Like, I could have used the practice in an actual marriage, not in a fucking shitty ass relationship. Like, shit. Like, are you insane? Like,
no, literally.
Like, I mean, it's just like, you know, that corny saying, like, everybody that started with you is not meant to go with you. You outgrow people. They're there for a reason, a season, something. And I do believe that, too. 100%.
Like, unfortunately, I've learned lessons from, like, the people that I've been with, but goddamn.
And, I'm grateful for those lessons. Actually, you know, so crazy. Speaking of, like, those relationships, I just recently heard a quote, and it said, people with ADHD don't miss people. Wow. I said, whoa.
Wish I had ADHD.
Bitch, I haven't missed anybody. And I was like, this is, like, all of my friends.
I could have, right?
All of, like, I mean, falling out with my dad. I have not missed my dad once. Like, I have not missed, like, I haven't missed my ex. Like, had a little regression here, people. All the shit I've talked, and we definitely, we had a little run-in.
A little slide.
It's not my fault. There was an abundance of tequila involved, but yeah, anyways, like, I don't miss the people that I've had falling out with. Like, The only pro to ADHD. Like I can't focus. I interrupt people like nobody's fucking business. Like I always have a lot of thoughts and I hyper focus on tasks, but
I've missed people, but like not enough. Like you know what I mean? I don't know if it's like
you miss that chapter of them.
Yeah. But I don't know if I not missed them or if like I don't know, or if like I don't know what the fuck I was trying to say.
You don't miss them, you miss who you thought they were, like that energy of that time frame. Like it's not like you miss them and you're like, hey, like let's reach out. You miss the memories, the potential for sure, like because you're not reaching out, like
oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm not sure if I miss them or if it's like my pride, like bitch, no, like you're not going to. But I just feel like I would be more willing to be like, hey, what's up? I've had female friends that I've been like, you know, like, but I have never reached out, like, you know. Yeah,
you thought about them and kept it pushing.
There's only one person that I have done that to, and we're not close like that, but like, there's just a mutual love that we have for one another. Like, not enough for us to like
be back on it,
like that again, but enough for like us to have conversations, like just.
Catch up and cordial.
Right, especially like we've spent so much of our life together that like we have like there's like
is
certain
this person
things that
from our childhood?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was like,
no.
You should just leave that one where it is.
I'll tell you something after the podcast.
She's not doing well, guys.
Oh no, she is, but it's whatever. I'll tell you.
I already know she's sticking on theme, on brand, huh? She's sticking true to her damn self, looking stupid. Her and her man. It's a shame.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
but I also don't do that with men either. Like. You got
I am very my standards for like a fallout in a friendship are so different from a relationship. Like like my friendships and all my friends know and say it, like I'm the most generous, like I'm the most ride or fucking die, like there's not anything in your life that's important I won't be a part of. Like a man gets less of me than my friendships do because I value my friendship so much more. And like, bitch, if we fall out, fuck you. Like, I'm not checking on you. Like, you broke my heart. Like, you thought that man broke my heart, bitch, you broke my heart. Like, and just, I'm keeping it pushing. Like, I only need to see your true colors once. This man, maybe I need to see it 5 or 6 times. Like, he didn't get the best of me. I didn't get the best of him. But my friendships and those falling outs, like, you got the best of me. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I guess for me, like, I'm willing to, like you said, like, you know what I mean? Like, they mean a lot more. So I'm willing to be a lot more vulnerable with my friends. Yeah. And open and, like, able to, like, discuss things that, you know what I mean?
That hurt.
You know what I mean? If we can work it out, then great. Like, you know what I mean? But if we can't, then that's it. At least I know I tried. Yeah. But with men, like, oh, my God. Goodbye. See you
I'm literally
see you never.
I'm giving like a Chicago style format, like of why they hurt me, why they should not do it in my friendships. I'm like, bitch, you are stupid as fuck. Like, and you know that shit was petty, and now I'm not gonna. I really like. It's just my sag nature. I ghost people like nobody's business. Like, I will just not fuck with somebody for a long time, just pop back up in their life like nothing happened. Like, I just needed a minute away from you.
Period.
Because
that's tea too.
Because I might have aired some shit out and really hurt your fucking feelings if you really push the issue with me. Like, I like to have a lot of time to process. Like, the longer I have to process, the better.
Yeah, that's tea. And that's good to be that way. Like, you know what I mean? At least
aware.
You're not like, you're aware, you're self-reflecting on yourself, like, you know who the fuck you are. Like, you know what I mean? And you don't want to go, like,
I don't want to be mean.
Ruin that, like
don't push it.
Cut that bridge. Like, if you go too far, then that's just it.
And I have done that.
Exactly, right. Everybody has. So it's just like,
I think it's just like,
be aware of yourself and who you are.
It's like family falling outs too. Like, any family falling out, I hope you get deported. I hope you really, like, I hope somebody in your family, not me or my immediate, I hope on the other side of your family somebody dies. Like, my family fallouts are really crazy and like those leaves like the most. I'm like, fuck you. Like, you grew up with different morals and you operate like this and we're falling out. Like, you're a nasty bastard and I don't got shit for you.
Yeah. That should be raggedy.
Yeah.
That should be raggedy.
Speaking of which, how are you and your siblings? You guys on a good standing?
I mean, we all converse with each other in our group chat, our family group chat.
Everyone's back in it?
Everybody is in this
Look
group
at that.
chat, Bookie,
healing. Not growth, but healing.
Healing. Me and my sisters don't. And I feel like my sister only does that because, like, my parents have been, like, way more open to, like, giving her things,
mm-hmm.
and giving her,
her way,
doing things for her, which she needs, which I don't know why. Whatever.
Some people don't grow up
right
in a time frame.
My brother,
mm-hmm.
he's actually
on your shit list.
No, he's not.
Stop it.
He is not.
Mm-hmm.
He took me, my mom, and my sister, me, my mom, and my grandma out for dinner on Mother's Day. Paid the bill.
What a selfless act. That is definitely not like your brother coded.
Not at all. Like, he's very selfish.
Mm-hmm. He's the youngest. He's the baby. And he's the boy. So
he was born in the 2000s. Like,
literally.
Anybody that's born in those years.
I can't say that because Jaden has been, like, holding it down. He FaceTimed me the other day and was like, "Hi, Ari. I just want to check on you."
Right.
And that was
I
it.
just mean they're different. But that's how my brother has been a lot more lately. He's like, he has his own apartment. But I really want you to come over. We're going to come over from my house. I'm like, okay, come over.
Look at healing and growth. Shout out to the boy. Healing and growth.
Literally, last time, on my birthday, he was one of the first people to tell me happy birthday. I didn't even know it was my birthday. And he texted me. And I was like, oh, it's my birthday.
Look at that.
Then he came over to my house, and he smoked with me, and he drank with me.
Healing and growth. I love to see and love to hear it.
He was like, basically telling me, like, he was bitter that we weren't as close. And I'm like, Nick, you act like I've went somewhere. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all be tripping.
The rift came from you.
No, literally, y'all be tripping. Anytime I say anything, it's like, it's the
most
worst
defensive
thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, y'all know who I am as a person. Like, I'm an Aries. I'm hot-headed. I'm like, I'm up here, and I'm passionate when I say things, especially to people that I like, that I love. I said, like, I don't like this nigga. Unfortunately. But, no. But you know what I mean? And people can take that defensively, and I understand that. But, like, you have to give it to me. Like, you know what I mean? You can't, like, be on guard and, like, oh, my God, Brittany, you always...
And if the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it. Just keep it fucking pushing.
Right, but I feel like people just be so sensitive. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't think they know that they're this sensitive when, like... But when I say it, like, it's like... Oh my God, put your guns down. It's like, girl,
relax.
Chilling.
This was really mild.
Like, no, literally. But yeah, me and my sister Jazz, we literally talk every other day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or text each other every single day.
Right. Like, everything's copacetic there.
Very much. Always.
Shout out to Jaden. He's just been a good brother lately.
He usually is. Mm-hmm.
He can be very distant.
I think that's just him. Like,
but he's not distant.
Right.
He's not distant. Right. We're speaking we're he's checking. He's making an effort to maintain a relationship with me, which is like what I've asked. Like
growth.
Bro, I'm for both of my brothers. Like I've carried the baton. I've invested more in these relationships. Like I've maintained these relationships more than you guys have. Like you need to give. There needs to be reciprocity, like give and take. And I haven't spoken to Cameron since like Christmas, so there's that. He did send me a meme today, and it said the reason you're an older sister, and it was an older sibling handing over money to another. I do not have a response for that. Like I have
you don't need it because I ain't got it for you.
Like, and that's not why I'm an older sister, and that's not the foundation of our relationship. Right. But I will. That's not for me to unpack. Like,
right, key.
But that's like it's like the Addams family when they had the second baby. And Wednesday was like, they only need one. Like, my mom, God and my mom gave me two brothers for a reason. And at any given time, I'm good with just one.
Yeah.
So, I'm content. Jaden is being an active sibling for me.
Right.
So.
I know that's right.
You know, he's a man of few words, but
when
I really poke and get him going, he will really chat it up. But he just needs to warm up.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's either nothing or like...
Did we tell the pod that story? I think we did.
I think we did too. That shit was literally the most funniest shit I've ever heard.
Because of how
this bitch was tripping. Like
I was going the fuck off on the Bluetooth.
We literally just was like, "Hey, do you want something from
wherever they were getting food?" Yeah.
Wherever. And you were like,
yeah.
And he was like,
"Okay."
And
then he just let me continue to go. Like, yeah, all right, okay.
Like, okay. Okay.
And it had nothing to do with Jaden. It had everything to do with Cameron and Christina, my mom. Like, it wasn't. Have you had any relationship falling outings lately?
Mm-hmm.
I'm also reflecting if I've had any relationship fallouts.
Right. No, just the last guy that I was talking to Sagittarius. I blocked the fuck out of him.
Yeah, I seen him at the mall with a woman, and he looked at me like he was going to shit his pants. And I definitely was like, hi! Fuckhead. Like,
I told him, I said, you look better with the mother bitches because.
Yeah, she definitely did not give, like, Brittany even 2.0. So,
oh, please.
Yeah, it was seeing him at the gallery, and he, like
yeah, bitch, hi.
like, hey! So high-pitched and mean.
Right,
that girl just, like, she seemed oblivious. Like, she didn't seem like she really knew what was going on. So we're going to wish her well in her brain development.
She will be all right.
Yeah. But and that's a good boundary. Like, that's not, that's not, you didn't lose something, you gained, you know?
I knew damn well, like, that wasn't the man for me in any way, shape, and form. He's a fun guy. Like, you know what I mean? Very fun.
He was temporary.
Always.
Flavor of the week.
Always.
Yeah.
But, like, he was all, like, I don't know. That Sagittarius nature, maybe. Like, it's just,
we just in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out.
Very much. And Aries and Sagittarius, they, like.
So crazy that the fire signs were all the most compatible for each other.
That's
like,
so weird.
It's, like, none of us are the same.
Signs are like that.
No.
Maybe, but I don't know.
I don't think any of them are clumped together like that.
No.
I don't know what it is about us.
No,
well,
electromagnetic.
I wish I could get a Sag, man. I would be in heaven.
What, you would be pissed.
No, he'd go missing, then I'd go missing. Like, I actually, like, I literally, like, okay, well, I do have a Sag, and, like, we just go distant, and then we catch up. It's, like, great, and, like, we didn't miss a beat, and, like, we're not involved by any means. He does not live anywhere near, like, us, and I have no qualms about it. Like, I'm never bitter or mad. Like, when we're back to talking, and we both go ghost. Like, we both go ghost. Like,
but I guess in a relationship, that's not always.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing with Sages. It's like we're either 0 or 100, and like we just volley between 0 and 100. Like,
yeah, right.
And I don't mind it. Like,
I don't think I'll ever go back.
There's I have a screenshot. I'll have to send it to you. It was like I dated a Sagittarius recovery group, and I definitely was like, ooh.
You know,
I'm the villain in somebody's story, and I know it.
I could go the rest of my life never doing that again.
That's how I feel about Leos.
The worst, but like it just was not like it. It wasn't giving what I needed, like the things that I needed to reciprocate.
But like you said in the start, like you knew he wasn't. So
it was always tea, like you know what I mean. But he always lied like it wasn't. But it was always tea, like you know what I mean. Like I always. It was
for a fun time, not a long time.
It feels good to like lie, like you know what I mean. It feels good to like be
lying to yourself and being hopeful, like
even to them. Like
my Cancer, like before we really set some boundaries. Oh my god,
it gives love. It gives everything.
Oh my,
I love to feel like I'm in love. Oh, that's the best feeling next to being in love.
Being in a one-sided love. Oh my god.
Being
like telling your friends all this shit that's not gonna ever happen.
But like going to him like, I love you. Like I love you.
I just can't wait for this and this. Like, see, I'm such like.
But you don't see. I'm well.
They get me with there's actually like a psychology term, and it's I don't remember it verbatim, but it's like basically like fake planning, and it's like we're gonna name our kids this, like this is what our wedding will be like, our next date's gonna be here. None of those things happen. That man only hit you up to fuck. Like none of that's, but the fake planning gets me in a grippy chokehold. I'm like, what do you think about this middle name for our second son?
It's like an incredible delusion.
There is something to be said about being delusional for a little bit. Like,
it's definitely
I don't recommend
it. Mental imbalance.
It's like a drug. Like you get high and you crash so hard, but
fentanyl. Die.
Delusional equals fentanyl. Real risky, probably could take you out.
Doing it anyway.
Shout out to fentanyl.
Right. But please don't do it, guys, because you could die. I mean.
Don't do fentanyl. We're not talking about the delusion. Do it if you need to, and only include friends that.
What?
Only include friends that are not judgmental. Like and don't include friends that are like overly attached to outcomes in your life. Like they're just here for the journey, which is whatever the fuck you decide to do, as long as it's not greatly endangering yourself physically. Live that life.
Rip that shit off, because you got other shit that you need to worry about.
And they're probably either jealous or bored.
Exactly. You have other shit. The anybody that gives a fuck, that much of a fuck of what you're doing and how you're living your life,
is projecting.
Exactly. They got a lot of stuff that they got to worry about, and they're not trying to worry about that. They're only trying to worry about you.
Which is the word. I can't, like, I mean, we've said it a million times. Like, we are not the type of friends you get attached to. Like, I'm going to do some dumbass shit.
Right.
And next week, I'm going to be on a whole other fucking page.
Right.
You just roll with me,
but,
not what you, like, what you want to
Mm-hmm.
see for me. Because what you want to see for me could be so shorted.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't peg me in a box. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do.
Right. I'm gonna laugh, and I just watched this podcast about pegging. So
Oh,
that's all I've been like.
That's all
on
you've been
my
thinking
mind.
about.
Like, what the
Would you
fuck?
peg a man?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
I would peg my husband. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm always down to try
Right.
things. So
Mm-hmm. I just don't feel like I would be comfortable. Like I would be
my
comfortable
only
doing
like
that.
worry is like fecal matter. I don't like poop.
Oh,
Poop.
no,
I don't want to do poop.
literally.
But it's also
There were-
trending double-ended dildos because of the Real Housewives of
the
New
fuck?
Jersey. They were talking about that.
How do you? Oh,
I don't
I
really
have
know.
like I have a image in my head.
Mine is in my
that I
mind. What color
don't
is
want
yours
to
in your
see.
mind?
It's actually.
What color is your
like
double-ended
clear.
dildo?
I
Mine is
don't
like a
know
light
why.
purple, like clear purple. That's what I
It's-
picture.
It's
I've
like
never seen a
clear.
double-ended dildo.
Me either.
Yeah.
But I'm all I can see is booty to booty.
See,
Like.
I know I picture like vaginal to anal, but I don't know how that would work. Just cervix, like, oh my god. What if it goes so far down? Can it? Oh, I guess your rectum would stop
I feel
it.
like the men would have to be like reverse cowboy, but the man would have to be on top.
Yeah, but
or
right,
booty to booty.
yeah. Just like, remember the TV show Cat Dog?
Literally.
Cat Dog is a double-ended dildo.
Oh my god, that should be what the dildo is.
Cat Dog. We
Cat dog.
we might start a
God.
brand.
We didn't say that.
Yeah. JK. Trademark pending.
We did not say any of that at all.
Mm-mm.
That's
So
funny.
in your space now, are you celibate? You still dipping and dabbing?
I
Or not
don't-
intentionally celibate, but are you?
Um,
Do you have a man that you see about a thing?
sometimes, but it's not like
Consistent.
no, and it's
Mhm.
like always like a happenstance. Like you know what I mean? It's never planned. It's
Yep.
never like we're seeing like you know what I mean? It just happens and like we see each other all the time, but it never happens every time.
Yeah.
either. Like you know what I mean?
There's
So, like, it's very
inconsistencies,
much
yeah.
a happenstance.
But it's not like a negative inconsistency. It's just like not something you plot on. Like it's
exactly.
not. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it. What about you?
I'm penis free.
Right.
Like I just like
Mhm.
I want to like somebody. Like
No, literally.
I want to like somebody. I don't want to lose respect for somebody within like a week of knowing them. Like I just
Mhm. I want the butterflies, not anxiety.
like I would love to just not be like hopes up, like that
Mhm.
feeling in my stomach of just disappointment. Like,
Mhm.
and I know he's out there. And I cannot
got to
fucking
be.
wait to meet him.
Where
But like,
this man is, I don't know.
I wonder.
Where are
Especially
you?
mine. Where the fuck he could
Right.
be anywhere. He could be in South
Right.
Africa. He could be in fucking New Jersey. He could be in fucking Wyoming for all I know.
Right.
He can be in Vancouver.
Right. Hope
Love
he's
you.
down south somewhere.
I
want a southern man.
see. I
Real
think that, but
strong
I'm not
and
moving to
big.
the south.
Right. I would.
You would?
I don't know where. I wouldn't move to Florida. That's the only place I
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
move. Or Atlanta. Like I wouldn't move
No.
to either of those places.
No,
Like,
I'm
you
not
know what
moving
I mean?
to. I would move to Miami, but I would never move to Atlanta.
I would move to Miami like the Golden Girls. Like when I'm like
See, I picture opposite, like us, like me and my man before we have kids, like just
Right.
like a young couple that like does fitness stuff together, and
Uh-huh.
like we live in like I live in like a sports bra and like a legging set, and we have a Tesla, and like
yeah, no, I
drink
see
matcha in this
right.
fantasy. I
Maybe
don't
'cause
drink
I
caffeine.
love Golden Girls because I
Love
just
Golden
the end
Girls.
of my life.
retirement.
Just cheesecake and sunshine, palm trees.
See, mine, I think I'm definitely giving like country retirement. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
picture a
sweet, too.
wraparound porch
Right.
and like just like a little pickup, you know, like
That's
a
sweet,
truck of some
too.
sort.
There's this lady that I work with, that I
Mhm.
used to work with, which I didn't always work with her because she always did this. She had a house like Wilson, like
Yeah,
you know what
ways
I mean? Somewhere
away.
that's like, you know,
A little barren.
right. and she would go to Florida, like from.
She was a snowbird.
Exactly.
She was going south the minute it got the minute the leaf fell. She had her shit packed up, the dust covers on her couch, and she was out.
Gone.
I have a cousin that's like that.
And she does that. Like I would do something like that.
Yeah.
Not Florida, but but that's how I would like to live. Like my wonder years.
So you know what's so funny is today I wore at work I wore a Arizona crew neck, and people were like, "Yeah, Arizona!" Like, no, this is when I'm gonna name one of my daughters. Like, I have no attachment to the state of Arizona. Like, I would never go there. Like, I would go for a vacation, but I would never move to Arizona.
Yeah.
Now we say all this shit in a year will reflect, like, look at us with our husbands
Arizona.
in Florida and Arizona. Like,
I'd be so mad if my husband loves Florida. Like.
Oh, yeah. If he's like, of
all 50 states and countries.
Like, yeah, that's going to be disappointing if it's like
no.
That's our vacation time, like Orlando. No, I'm not going to Tampa. I will fund it before I go to fucking Tampa, Orlando. Like, I'm not doing that. I have a passport. Like, we could go. We could go, boo.
Yeah, I'm only going there for Disney to take Izzy. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
See, I cannot stand. I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm gonna get us canceled, but it really creeps me out. Adults who do Disney by themselves and are all Disney
God.
Adults really are like
it's
not for me.
Crazy.
They're not for me.
Like they're a cult, actually.
They're not for me in the slightest. Like, speaking
of
a severed relationship. Grow the fuck up.
Yeah, I know a girl that goes literally all the time, like all the time.
Yep.
Two people actually.
I would say I know a couple
that do not
as
have
adults
children.
with no children.
Yeah.
Yep. I know somebody that has a season pass, and him and his grandma go regularly. So his grandma raised him, so it's like a mother figure in him, but they go more than twice a year to Disney.
Cute.
It's the same shit that was there last year, like in the same time
Just
you went earlier
season.
in the year,
right?
Like adult.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I only wanna drink around the world. That would be the only reason I would wanna. that's
See, I can't lie. A Disney churro,
right?
You got me.
Yeah, like that's what I envision of Disney is like drinking around the world.
Yeah.
Because
I'm just gonna walk around,
everywhere.
T-shirt, shorts, churro, and I'm not like I have limited patience. You're gonna have to fast track me, like. I'm definitely staying at Disney. You think I'm taking a fucking bus?
Literally. When
we leave? Like,
yeah. I ain't trying to be nowhere where ain't no trees. It's hot as a bitch. Like, everybody's
so
sweating.
hot.
Like,
you're waiting in line 4 hours with somebody's badass kid behind you fucking kicking around. Like,
literally,
no.
Sweating, bags, everything sweating.
For a ride that's 5 minutes and, like, very, like, just...
I don't even like to go to Darien Lake. Like, please.
See,
I don't like to wait.
I don't want to wait, but I really want our group of friends to get together and do Cedar Point. Like... And drunk. Like, that was a part of, like, let's get on rides and just, like, shake around and have a blast. Like, I don't want to, I mean, if whoever wants to do it sober, do it. But, like, I definitely want to do it with pinch lit and, like, all of us together just having fun. Like, shout out to our friendships. Like, shout out to our friend group.
Real. No, for real.
Right. Like, when we went to Britt's birthday dinner a few weeks ago, we all had a couple, was it strawberry margaritas? And we were just, like, lit and just having fun. Like, what? Shout out to the pasta. Shout out to the, or I'll say spicy margaritas, the strawberry margaritas. Like, that was a good day.
No, literally. That was a good day.
That was a good day, yeah. Like, we just have a good group of friends.
Right.
They're
like,
fun.
We have a good time. Like, it's never like, oh my God, this bitch is coming. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but I would be the first one to be like, she can't come. Like, I am very particular.
Right. Yeah, I've been in friendship groups where I'm like,
great.
I do not like this bitch. Yeah. Like, and there's always, like, anytime that's ever happened, fast forward to the future, there's always a reason. Like,
falling
always. And not even a falling out, like, that's why I knew I didn't like this bitch.
Oh,
like, you know 100%.
What I mean?
Sometimes
your
it never
intuition
has anything
knows if somebody's like for you or not. And I can't stand like when people are like, you can't judge a book by its. I can read that book through and through within a matter of minutes and know they are not for me.
Right, I can do whatever I
just needed one conversation with them to know.
And what is it to me? Like, if I don't like this person off of just looking at them, what does that do for you?
I can't stand when friends try to make you like their friends. Like, those are your friends.
Yeah.
and you forcing it, I'm not gonna like them.
Like, it's okay.
Now I'm gonna probably bully them.
Right. Like, it's okay. I do not have to be friends with this person.
And you don't have to include me in that group. Like,
Right.
if I was meant to be in that group, I'd be in that group. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but it does work out. Like, all of our
It does
friendships
work
have
out
all
sometimes,
intertwined
like, you
and
know
circled.
what I mean? Like,
yeah.
obviously, it's not like you want to be like, okay, this is for this and this is for this.
Yeah.
But know the people that you're around.
100%.
And know the people that you're bringing. Like, you're doing this. And if they don't get along, it's your fault.
You are
like,
you are the common denominator.
Fault. Yes. And you knew better.
This is why I don't really do new people. Like, because I'm going to ruin everybody's time if somebody's energy is off, or like if they're just not fun and don't mix well with our group. Like, you are not bringing us down. Like, we have a good group. Like, we have all good relationships. Like, all of our relationships are all separate, but like, you are not coming in here and fucking this up. You're not gonna be the bad apple.
No, literally.
Fuck
like,
you.
You know me though. Like, I'm great with having a good time. We don't have to speak to each other. I don't even have to look at you, and I can just.
I will stare at you and plot on you. Like, I am a little aggressive that way. Like, I won't fucking speak, and like it will be out of tension, not out of like peace. So.
Yeah, I'm comfortable existing. I'm just glad that I've never had to like
do that. We don't have to do that in our friend group. Like, no,
I don't have to do that. And
shout out to our friends. Shout out to the group. Oop. Love you.
Right.
Yay. Right. Snaps for the group.
Right.
We are so lucky. Yeah.
No, literally.
But the relationships, people invest in them.
Love
them. Water the ones who water you. Yeah. And that is it. That is my closing note. Water the ones who water you. And don't fucking overextend yourself.
Yeah.
Take it from an overextender. Like, it's not meant to be if you have to do that in any facet of a relationship. It's not meant to be.
Period.
What's your closing note for the relationship?
Don't worry. Be happy. No, but honestly and truly, don't, like you said,
water what waters you.
Don't be afraid to cut people off.
Especially,
like, it will be okay. Like a friend,
a romantic relationship.
Like, it don't really matter who it is.
Romantic or sexual, because those are usually not intertwined. At least in my experience, those are not always intertwined. So
no, literally, cut the people off that just don't serve you. Like, I'm always like, that's always
starting over is so wonderful.
It's okay. Oh, I think it's a piece of my shirt.
Oh, I was like, oh, shit. The ghost is back. Well,
until next time.
And this is an A&B conversation.